To create a PractiCAD template working with units. AutoCAD allows you to perceive and view and also input numerical values in a variety of formats and precisions. For example, as a default on my PractiCAD training template, if I go to grab a piece of rectangular duct and go to the fitting parameter box, you can see here that we've got within represented by 36.000. The format is what AutoCAD calls decimal. The precision is 3 zero places. If we would like to be able to input values by feet and inches, we can change the units and save it to our template. To do this, we would come up into the menu bar and click on Format, and then come down to where it says Units. Now this choice might be different dependent upon the year and version of AutoCAD you have, but generally it's under Format, Units. Here you can see under Length, the type is set at decimal and precision is 3 zero places. That is why we saw 36.000. This is also how we will perceive things in the AutoCAD property box. If I'd like to change it because I prefer to work in feet and inches, I could switch the format to architectural, and then I could switch the precision to anything that I'd like. 1/16 of an inch. In this tutorial we'll use 1/8 of an inch. I'll now press OK. Now if I go to grab the same fitting in my bin and go to the fitting parameter box, I've got feet and inches instead of decimal. Now PractiCAD will allow us to type in inches and it will convert it for us. However, you might prefer it in decimal over architectural, so setting it properly is important. Also notice that once again, if I double click on a fitting, AutoCAD is going to show us based on the format and precision we have selected. Once I have chosen the format and precision that I'd like to use as a default, I'm going to erase anything I've put in my drawing to keep the template blank to start, and then I'm going to say File, Save. Now my template's got the proper units. One more important thing to point out is if you are going to design catalogs, you must make sure that you've got the proper precision to enter the values you need. For example, if I had my drawing set with format units decimal and I had it at 0.0 precision and I was creating, let's go into PractiCAD Library, and there's further tutorials on creating catalogs, but if I were to create a catalog, let's say we were working on a VAV box and I was creating a new catalog. If I wanted my offset parameters to be out to 1/8 of an inch, I will be unable to type all 3 decimal places necessary. So if I were to type in 2.875 and hit enter, you will notice that it is going to round these numbers up. Therefore, it's possible that before you design a catalog, you would like to change your format in precision to 3 decimal places. This way, if I decide to go back into Library and work on that catalog, I can now type in 7/8 without having to worry about AutoCAD rounding the numbers. So once again, we'll come over here and notice I could say the tap offset would be 2.875. Now that number will stay. This number will also be viewed, it will be reported, so it might be important. So this is something to consider when choosing your units. Once again, you could change them at any time.